Lord. Last week we met Jesus in the neighborhoods of Tyre and Sidon on the Lebanese shore. And in today's Gospel reading, we read that Jesus from Tyre and Sidon, where today is Lebanon, Beirut, that area, from that area, Jesus went into another district, the district called Caesarea Philippi. This used to be one of the most beautiful regions in Palestine, at the foot of Mount Hermon, with its snowy peaks which dominate the lake, the beautiful lake of Galilee. The city of Caesarea Philippi, mentioned in today's Gospel reading, was very close to the main source of the Jordan River, the most important river in the area. There was a king, King Herod Philip II, whose father was the King Herod, who murdered all those babies when Jesus was born. This was his son, King Herod Philip. This king chose this city to build his summer residence around the year 2 before Christ. And to please and honor the emperor in Rome, he decided to call this city after him, after Caesar. That's why this city was called Caesarea Philippi. Caesarea because of Caesar in Rome, and Philippi because this king built his summer residence there. This city was also a Greek colony in northern Galilee. People there spoke mostly in Greek. And next to the city, there was a very famous grotto, which served as a shrine dedicated to Pan, the Greek god of nature and fertility. The Greeks used to invoke his help in the case of ill fortune. And since the area was full of gardens, full of rivers, and very beautiful woods, this shrine provided a refreshing place to rest, especially for travelers on the busy highway nearby. Therefore, it is easy to imagine Jesus and his apostles pausing there while they were traveling on the highway. It is easy to imagine Jesus and his apostles in this area, maybe close to this grotto, to this shrine, watching people praying and burning incense to this idol, to this god called Pan. And such a setting, I imagine, provoked this discussion, this theological discussion, that means talking about God, between Jesus and his friends and his apostles. As we saw in this gospel we have just proclaimed, Jesus asked his apostles, "Who do you say that I am?" When people ask you, "Who is your teacher? Who is your rabbi?" Who do you say that I am? And Simon Peter replied, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." This is one of the most beautiful statements we find in the New Testament, built on three definite articles. The Christ, that means the Messiah, the anointed one, the chosen one, the Christ. The Son of the living God. That article, the, is not placed there to make the statement nicer or to make a better scene. That article, the, is extremely important because it shows that in Peter's mind, Jesus was the one In Peter's mind, Jesus was therefore different from all other men. He was not just another prophet. He was not just another rabbi, another teacher. He was not just another wonder worker, so common during those times. And Jesus answered him, "Blessed are you, Shimon Bar Jonah. Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah. For flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven." Now, being able to answer, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God," I think is about more than just saying words. Recognizing Jesus can become a badge of honor or something to boast about. Recognizing Jesus can mean, I know Christ, others don't. I am on the right side, others aren't. My life now is complete. My work is done. But I think also that believing in Jesus as the Christ, as the Son of God, should not be simple and should not be a simple abstract statement. Such statement, if understood seriously, must in some way or another change my life. When I read such a statement, Jesus, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God, I think of all those who find strength in adversity, those who know that regardless of what is going in their life, the tough times we go through, like these ones we're going through right now, these people know that the tough times of life cause us to grow, cause us to become better Catholics, better Christians, better men and women, since it is through rough times that God is doing a work in us. When I read such a statement, Jesus, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God, I think also of all those who live to give, knowing that true happiness and fulfillment come when you give of your own life in some way to others. I think also of all those, and I pray God to be one of them, even though for me it's very hard, I think of all those who try to forgive past hurts, since they know that bitterness and resentment block the flow of God's blessing in one's life. When I read Peter's statement, Jesus, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God, I think of all those who try to look for what is right, who do not spend their days taking inventory of everything that is wrong, but start today, this morning, thanking God for what is right, for what God has already done, or what He has already given. Because to be a Catholic is a process. It is not an ending. It is true, there is one answer to the question Jesus is asking us this morning, who do you say that I am? And with Peter, we can answer, you are the Messiah. You are the Christ, the Son of the living God. But recognizing Jesus is only a single chapter in the story of the relationship we have with Him. Recognizing Jesus must lead us to see his life and ours linked together, joined together in God's story of the universe. Let us now, on this 21st Sunday, in ordinary time, when we receive the Holy Eucharist, let us with Peter say, Jesus, we believe that you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Amen.